Hey guys, what's up? Hickman2 here. Welcome to another MX vs ATV Reflex custom track review. Today we're going over the Tropic Jungle custom track made by C4 Detonator. Now we're going to be going over both the dry and wet version because he supplied both. And we're going to go ahead and do 3 laps on each. And they're both very well done and both quite a bit of fun. You can see we got a bit of like thunderstorms in the background. This is the wet version, of course. And very well done, and very fun tracks as well. So as you can see, wet textures and dark skies and like thunderstormy, because it is a jungle, and a bunch of trees, you know, overhanging. Very natural track, and very well done. So let's go ahead and focus a bit here on the track. We got this downhill. You can triple it, but you want to be careful because you can hit the trees like I just did. So you want to be careful with that. And then you got a bunch of options here in this wet version, like really nice ruts and everything, and just really tore up, really nice, and a lot of work is spent putting this together, that's for sure. And the ruts and berms really catch you. They're lots of fun, and I really would like to get some races going on these for sure. So we got a double going downhill here, inside outside. You can just rail that. Then we got a triple. Whoop, sliding out of the rut there, and you really want to get to the inside because those trees will bite you. So his berms and everything are just awesome. You can see you got a double, triples, the fast line. And what's cool is these trees actually do affect you and such like that. Now we've got this little valley section. I just dig this section. It's awesome. Just go right down the valley, because you jumped over it earlier in the track, so really well done. I really enjoy this part of the track, and it's a lot of up and down sections, and we're sliding out here, and then we can do a double, fastest is a triple single, and then we go back up the hill, and this is a lot of up and down up here, and lots of options. Just so much work went into this track. I can just see it. And he also provided the free ride versions of both for the people who don't have the beta slots for nationals, so you can go ahead and get those as well. So a bunch of rut options up here. Go ahead and cut across, and all these ruts, just all the options. And I haven't really spent too much time on the track, that's why I'm doing quite terrible. So it's going to be a bit of a longer video. Now I'm not sure, I don't think this first lap counts. Okay, so we're only going to do 2 laps on each track. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, we're still going to do 3, but it's actually only like 2. Or 3, or never mind. Oh, just never mind. So let's go ahead and try to put some stuff together. You can see the track deforms a lot more on the wet version here, which you would expect it to. And I apologize for this. I thought that you could catch these ruts a little bit better, but it's a little bit more realistic than I thought. Let's go ahead and try some of these ruts, and it's just so much work went into it. All the elevation. It's in a really well done track, and yeah, I love that he supplied a wet and dry version. And now that I'm making tracks, I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, but I know how much work just went into this, and it's really awesome, and I appreciate it because it's a lot of work and a lot of time that you have to spend. Oh, we're casing the double here. Go ahead and cut to the inside. Slipping out. It's really slippery. It's awesome. And these berms are sweet. Scrub this uphill double. Now there's not many objects. It's mainly just trees. And that's just to keep it more natural, he said, which is pretty awesome. And yeah. I think he said some other stuff too, but I don't quite remember. So that's not smart on my point. And that berm you can slide out a bit because the bumps leading up to it. It's pretty cool. You know, you don't want to have everything just easy, rail it, and simple. And I need to start hitting these better. I keep on missing the ruts. Alright, catch that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Go ahead and grab that partially. Let's go ahead and try this inside. They're really tight, those ones there. And if you see those flickering lights, it's because a glitch that he found with lighting, where it makes it look like lightning. And it's awesome because it's supposed to be like a thunderstorm and stuff. It's not the best, but it definitely, for what it is, it works out really well. Let's go ahead and try a first person lap here on the wet version. And as with most tracks, never done first person on this track yet. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, look at that scrub down the hill, getting head shake. I saw that coming from a mile away. Nice little whip up the hill. Ugh. And as you'll notice, in this one there's so many ruts and options. The dry version, it's a lot flatter and less options and just more kind of like Blue Groove, I guess, but not really. So, oh, we're off the track, even though it didn't tell us. And you can kind of cut to the inside of the tires there, but I'd rather not. Oh, leaning over too much. So those berms can be deadly if you lean over too much. We hit the thingy. Oh, that's kind of funny. And as you can see, the track really deteriorates. Words, please. And which is good. We're hitting a tree. And I don't know why I'm stinking so much right now, but I am, so I apologize. But hopefully I'm giving a decent representation of the track, because it is awesome, and I definitely recommend downloading it. And the wet version is quite a bit... What? Should not have crashed there. The wet version is quite a bit more difficult than the dry version. So getting all the bad riding out of the way now. Wasn't able to hit that triple single at all, this wet version, but the dry version we should. Alright, kind of grab that. Oh, looks like we're taking the inside, even though I didn't really want to. There we go, managed to grab that somewhat decently. Down the hill, grab the berm, back up the hill. Find a rut. Cut to the inside, avoid the trees. Try to grab that inside and rail it through these rollers that are off on a off-camber type thing. Alright, so that's going to do it for this track. Let's go ahead and hop out into the dry version here. So, nationals, and the dry version is slot 5. So let's go ahead and head over to moi. Actually, no. Set it to 2 laps. Oh, now we're in the visual camera. But as you can see, it's a lot brighter and a lot drier. No pun intended. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into, as soon as we get started here, we can go into the gameplay camera, which is what I use and am most used to. There we go. Gameplay. So, a lot harder pack. Does not deteriorate. As you can see, a lot less ruts and options. So as he kind of said in his description, is that, oh wow, what is that the dry version is meant for a lot like people who are a little bit newer to the game, I guess, a lot more noobish people. In his launches, there's a lot of flow that you can find with his dry version. I've actually probably ridden the dry version more than the wet, just because of how flowy it is. And just the up and whoops, it's kind of a bad placement of a tree, but just the up and downs and everything is really fun, especially when you can put some flow into it. And as you can see, it's just outside berms. There's no insides or any of that. It's just outside for this dry version, which is understandable. Like dry, you're not gonna get ruts grooved in, so you can do a triple double in the dry version here. And scrub over that. I dig how it's just like a valley there. And then I don't even know this texture. It's awesome though. I love this. It's a bit of a slide out there. And the jumps, really well done. Berms catch you. And C4 Detonator's berms always catch you well. So there's a triple single there. Kind of a case on uphill. It's a lot easier to grab these ruts in the inside. The few insides that there are in this version, you can grab them a lot easier. Down the hill we go. It's just constantly up, down, up, down, up, down. I love it. So no inside here. Just try to rail it outside. A little bit smaller of a berm. You can really see how much of a tilt it's on. It's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and scrub-a-dub-dub that and see what we can do here for lap time. I haven't really given a chance at really trying to get a good lap time. Oh. Jumping through the trees to hit the... Oh. To hit the triple. And there goes any shot of lap time. I flat landed it. There we go. Nice scrub right up the hill. Hit the whoops. The whoop section, it's just really creative. And really well done in what he's done here. And difficult too. That's one of the awesome things. So C4 Detonator, you're doing a great job. And keep up the good work and keep the tracks coming. Less and less people are making tracks. I know a lot of people have quit making tracks. And just people are kind of moving to MX Sim. So yeah. Maybe Reflex will come back around eventually, but right now it's kind of dead. But I'm still enjoying it, and it's still fairly well game, or fairly good game. Not too terribly difficult. Oh gosh, not too terribly difficult, but still difficult enough. And like sometimes MX Sim can just get annoying. It's just too hard. You know, sometimes you think it's harder than real life, which isn't always a good thing. And with this, you can kind of mess around with it. You can do unrealistic things, which is awesome because it's a video game. You're supposed to do unrealistic things. And yeah, you still have the visual glitches on this track with the lightning and such, so yeah. I would do reviews on all the free rides also, but I talked to C4 Detonator and he said there's nothing special about them. It's purely for the people who don't have the national beta slots, so. But yeah, link for the download in the description as always. And awesome track, definitely go give it a download. And definitely need to give it a shot because it is well worth it. Alright, there we are. So good lap times are fastest I've seen is on the wet version. I've seen a 153. So you can obviously get faster on the dry version because it's a lot easier, a lot flowier, and not as slippery. Launching through the trees. Let's see what type of scrub we can get going up this hill. Oh, that's dirty. Probably could have actually done it bigger. Wheelie down this bad boy. Get a little bit of head shake. Fly into that corner. More scrubbing. Oh, 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 oh. Double down the hill. Okay, it's the second double. Ugh. Oh boy. Try to avoid hitting those trees at all costs. Slide out over the berm, ruining our lap time. That wasn't going to be very good anyway. Oh boy. Ride the wall. Ride that wheelie. There we go. Rail that berm. Let's see if we can hit the triple single. In first person we did. Threw a bit of a whip glitch in there for good measure. There we go. Drag down the hill. Kind of missing that first jump, which isn't going to set us up very good for this. Oh, we grabbed that. Kind of nice. Oof! Gotta slide into it there. Kind of cut it a little closer. It's off camber type dealio. Pretty awesome. Oh, coming to a finish line, crashing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reviews, plural, and look at that cool view there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and go check out the track, subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you guys later.